Good morning, welcome to Yoga with Nadine. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to come to a nice comfortable pose of your choice, easy pose. So seated, kneeling, whatever looks good for you. And then as always, take that time to settle into this position. If you need a block to lift your hips, a blanket, or whatever feels good, take that moment just to go ahead and place that in to feel that nice comfort. And then take the moment maybe to move the flesh and the seat bones. Feel those feet on the ground and just let those knees fall gently to the earth. And then from here, start to tuck the tailbone under and then take a slight connection here, belly button to the spine, so waking up through that spine. And then slowly start growing up through that spine, maybe wiggling that spine like a snake coming out of that box from the snake charmer. And visualize that string being pulled through the crown of the head. And then roll those shoulders all the way up to the ears. And as you take the exhale, feel the shoulders rolling down the back, feel the shoulder blades sliding down the back, tailbone tuck under, dropping those shoulders away from the ears. So just take that moment to feel that nice, comfortable seat, but with a little bit of energy happening here in the core. So you're growing tall, we're not all crunched down and shrunched down, you're really long. So after a while when you're in this position here, you can start to feel a little bit tired because obviously we're not used to holding this position, this core upright. So just take that time, feel that heat, that energy rising. And then today I'd like to invite you to take your left hand to your heart space and your right hand to your belly. Take a moment here to just feel the heart and the belly. Maybe feel that heartbeat behind that left hand. And just take the moment to settle here. Maybe give that belly a rub, send some love to that belly. And then take a lovely inhale here through the nostrils. And as you exhale through the mouth today, feel those eyes starting to close down. Or maybe start to soften the gaze. And by softening the gaze, I mean just gazing along the nose, just feeling that softness here. Inhale through the nostrils. Feel that lift in the lungs. Feel that lift of the left hand. And as you exhale through the mouth today, releasing belly button to the spine, letting go. Inhaling through the nose. Feel the chest lift, belly lift. Take the biggest inhalation you've taken today. And as you exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension, releasing the shoulders from the ears, really letting it go and squeezing all that breath out of the body. Inhale, grow tall. Feeling the lungs, the chest, the belly, feeling the whole body, the whole torso. And as you exhale, maybe this time breathing out through the nose, just letting that breath go, pulling the belly into the spine. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, belly to spine connection, pulling the belly to the spine, let the breath go, all that stale breath. Inhale, grow tall. Start to feel the heat behind those palms. And as you exhale, belly to spine. I'm going to take a few more breaths like this in your own time. But each time on the inhale, feel that spine growing long, grow tall. Feel that hand pushing in, the heart pushing into the hand. And as you take that exhale, feel that belly coming to the spine and feel that palm receding so that the weight is coming away from that belly on that hand. Inhale, grow tall. Really breathing into that heart space, the Anahata chakra here. And as you exhale, belly to spine, breathing into that navel, that Manipura chakra here. Joining these two super important chakras here. Feeling that connection of energy from the belly and the heart. Awakening this energy, this circuit of energy here. And at the same time, breathing new, fresh breath into the body, reawakening the body. As you're breathing here in your own time, the length of your inhalation and your exhalation are depicted by you. Each time, try and lengthen those breaths. And each time, try and soften those knees a little bit more towards the ground, soften the hips, soften the shoulders from the ears. And just feel that belly to spine connection. And as you're breathing here today, slowing everything down, maybe you'd like to take this time to form an intention for today's practice. As always, an intention should just pop easily into the mind. Or maybe you have a mantra that you use, that you like, that means something to you, that you want to repeat now. But just by slowing everything down, coming into this meditative state here, taking time for everything to settle and to prepare you for our practice today. Maybe take a moment just to repeat that intention or that mantra. And as you exhale, pulling into the belly, as you're anchoring it into the body, your intention or your mantra. As you inhale here, inhale lots of love in. And as you exhale, exhale lots of love out. Take a moment just to release the control of the breath. Notice the heat behind the palms. And just notice you here, sitting here still. Take a moment of gratitude. But also that gratitude for you, coming back to you, taking that time for yourself, showing up, coming to your mat to practice. And gratitude from me, coming to practice with me. Release the hands, inhale both palms to the sky. Join in prayer, chin and chest to the sky, keep those eyes closed if you will. And as you exhale, bring those palms to the third eye. So thumbs resting just above the nose, between the eyebrows. And maybe take a few circles here with those thumbs, give them a little massage here, pushing into that third eye here. Yet another important chakra here. Pausing here. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, slide those thumbs all the way through the face, the nose, and bring them into the heart center. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, reset the spine. Inhale here. And as you exhale, gently blinker those eyes open, let the light back in. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the palms to the sky. Chin and chest high. As you exhale, take the right hand to the mat. Inhale, reaching up high with the left first. And as you exhale, over to the right, pushing that left seat bone in. Thumb to the back of the room. Inhale here. As you exhale, roll that shoulder back, looking underneath that left armpit, pushing strong into the mat with the right hand. Inhale, reach further to the right side. And as you exhale, lift both hands to the sky. Inhale, reach those hands high to the sky. As you exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears, tuck the tailbone nice and active here. Twice more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, plug those shoulders down, feel the shoulder blades slide down the back, activating here. Once more. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, pull them down. Inhale here, exhale, drop the left hand to the mat this time. Inhale, reaching high with the right. Exhale, over to the left. Really reach, pushing strong in the left hand. Inhale here, exhale, roll that shoulder up, looking underneath that right armpit. Inhale here, exhale, reaching a little bit further to the left, pushing that right seat bone back down into the mat, strong in the left palm on the mat. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale, plug the shoulders down. Once more. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, plug them down. Take the hands out in front, palms to me. Push those palms away. Feel the strong here with the palms that you're pushing like you're pushing a wall away. Roll the shoulders back and down. Drop them away so you're opening up through the chest. Strong activating here. Inhale here, exhale, point the fingers to the floor. Inhale to the sky, pushing away. Exhale to the floor, feel that opening through the wrists. Inhale to the sky, exhale to the floor. Once more. Inhale to the sky, push the palms to me. Exhale to the floor. Take a little twist. One way and then the other. Interlace the palms, bring the palms to the chest. Again, open up, roll the shoulders away. Inhale here. As you exhale, push those hands, those palms towards me, rolling through, chin to chest, like a little cat here. Inhale, rolling the palms to the chest. As you exhale, you're pushing the palms away, little cat stretch. Inhale, pulling them in, twice more like this. Exhale, pushing them away, pushing that back, bringing that chin to the chest. Inhale, coming in. Exhale, push away. Audible exhale if you wish. Inhale, palms to the body. Exhale, palms away. Release those hands, swim those hands to the side and just gently bring them to the mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Little nod, your head, yes. Inhale to the sky, nose to the sky. Exhale to the chest. Once more. Inhale to the sky. Really lengthen through that neck. Exhale to the chest. Slowly roll up to neutral. Inhale in the middle. Exhale, look over that right shoulder. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Shake your head no. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Once more each side. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. Last time, inhale through center, exhale to the left. Bring the head back to center position. From here, dive those hands forward, roll over the knees if that's ready for you, and coming through to your all fours position. So take a moment to set up nice and strong here. Really pushing those knees into the mat, toes untucked. Check the knees are under ankle, hips, and the toes are flat on the floor. Wrists nice and spread wide, and then roll those wrist creases to the front of the mat. So you're kind of trying to send those elbows to the back of the mat, if that makes sense. Really push the hands nice and strong, index fingers to the top. Push up and away from the mat. Pushing strong into the tops of the mat. We're going to just waken up through this belly here. Pull the belly button to the spine and just lift the knees off the mat and hover. So you're pushing into the tops of the feet. Don't push back. So you want to make sure those wrists are stacked underneath the elbow and the shoulder. Belly to spine connection. You're starting to shake, maybe build a bit of heat. Long line from the crown to the tail, just looking directly to the floor, just between those hands. For 3, embrace that shake, that heat. For 2, for 1, drop the knees. Reset all fours. We're going to take 4 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly to the floor, chin and chest, like you're drawing a line with that nose all the way in front of you. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest, pushing up through those shoulder bones, shoulder blades here. Feel that stretch and opening through the back. Inhale, drop belly cow. Exhale, push, tuck, cat. Again, audible if you like. Inhale. Little bend in those elbows as you're coming up into your cow. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back. Exhale, tuck and push. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the toes, and then push the heels back, and it should send you straight into plank pose. Plank pose. So always remember the option, you can take to the knees, but if you're on your knees, bring those knees a little bit further back so they're not under the hips. If you're in your plank, pushing up through the shoulder blades, tuck the tailbone under, belly to spine, lift the kneecaps, push the heels back. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. If you want a little bit more, just rocking, pushing the nose toes so the nose comes a little bit further to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, come back, just soaring forwards and back. Inhaling. As you exhale, push back with those heels, feel that stretch in the calves. 2 more, inhaling and exhale. Welcome that heat, good morning. Inhaling once more. Exhale here. Reset, neutral. Either drop to the knees or elbows into the ribs. We're lowering to the mat for 3. Slowly keep that body straight for 2. And 1. Untuck toes. Inhale, cobra. Elbows into the ribs. Push the hips, squeeze the glutes. Just a baby cobra to start. As you exhale to the mat. Inhale, coming up. Push the hips, squeeze the glutes, drop the shoulders. Exhale to the mat. Twice more. Inhale, little baby cobra, squeezing the lower back. Exhale to the mat. Last time. Inhale, cobra. Baby cobra. Exhale to the mat. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Power up to plank. Knees or toes. Yes, you should feel some heat in those shoulders already, those backs of those triceps. Belly to spine connection. Inhale here as you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. First dog of the day, take a moment, pedal it out, sway side to side, whatever feels good for you. Taking that moment just to settle here, feeling how that feels in those hamstrings. And then when you're ready, pause your dog, pushing the weight back so you're lifting those seat bones to the sky, dropping the shoulders from the ears, heavy with the heels, and slowly coming high on those toes. Bend the knees, send the knees towards the earth, about an inch away from the floor, a little crouch here like a bear crawl. And as you exhale, hips up and back, lengthen the legs, down dog. We're going to do that 3 more times. So high on the toes, bend the knees, let the knees hover on the mat, little bear crawl here. As you exhale, lift up and back, down dog. Twice more, high on the toes, bend the knees, send the knees towards the mat, little inch away. And then lift the knees up and back, downward dog. Last time, high on the toes, bend the knees, hover on the mat. And then lift the hips up and back, down dog. Beautiful. So from here, we're coming to the front of the mat. So keep those legs nice and straight. Tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat. Keeping those legs as straight as you can. Walking to the top of the mat, walking those toes between those hands. And then when you're here, take a moment, keeping those legs straight. So wherever the hands fall, doesn't matter. Lifting the seat bones to the sky. Take an inhale, half lift, and as you exhale, forward fold. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Rest that tummy on those thighs, lift those tailbone to the sky. And then grab hold of those elbows, have a little sway side to side. Feeling how that feels in the lower back. And then slowly here, releasing the elbows, hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift, long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine, restacking the vertebrae one by one, belly to spine connection, coming all the way to the top, rolling those shoulders back and down, and then opening those hands to the side, Tadasana. So palms facing, big hands, so pushing the hands in front, everything's active. Bring the toes off the mat towards the face. Push through the 4 corners of the feet. Lift the kneecaps, the shins, everything pulling up, lifting up through the front body. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Send the shoulder blades down the back. Tuck the tailbone under. Nice and strong, active Tadasana here. So take a moment here, and I invite you to close down your eyes. If you've closed down your eyes, you may notice you're swaying side to side, front to back. And just push through the four corners of the feet here. So the swaying is the body moving, obviously, but also they say it's gravity, how the body moves through how the universe is spinning, who knows? But just take a moment to know that you're just standing here, same as with the eyes open. But by being active here, breathing in, holding everything in, tucking and squeezing, shoulders back and down, you're nice and grounded here on the floor. I'm going to take 2 full breaths like this. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Really take that forward fold here. Hands to the floor, feet, ankles, whatever's good for you. And then slowly inhale, half lift. Hands to shins, tops of the thighs, roll the shoulders back, nice and strong. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine, re-stacking those vertebrae. This time, inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, straight away, swan dive back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the right leg and the left leg. Nice and strong into your plank here. And then slowly, everyone, drop to the knees. Elbows into the ribs, knees, chest, chin. Chin on the mat, chest on the mat. Push the bottom high to the sky. Elbows squeezed into the mat, looking along the floor. Inhale here. As you exhale, push the hips into the mat, pushing into those toes, coming up to your little baby cobra. As you exhale, untuck the toes, lower to the mat. Inhale here, tuck the toes, power up to plank, nice and strong. Inhale here, exhale, down dog. Inhale, come high on the toes, bend the knees, look forward between the hands, step or hop to the front. Half lift, straight away. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Straight through. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with the left and the right again to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Pushing that bottom high for that nice stretch. Inhale here, exhale, pushing the hips, lifting up, little baby cobra here. Exhale to the mat. Tuck toes, power up, plank. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, look forward, hop, step, jump, walk to the front. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. One breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale through center, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands to mat, step, hop or jump back to plank. Knees or toes, knees or chaturanga, you choose. Slowly lower to the mat. Up dog or cobra. Push hips, squeeze the glutes. Tuck toes, down dog. Inhale here, exhale, roll through to plank. Elbows into the ribs, knees or toes, slowly lower all the way to the mat. Hands under shoulders, inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Or a little bit higher this time if you wish. Inhale here, exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, slowly lower to the mat. Tuck toes, power up to plank. Inhale here, exhale, up and back, down dog. Drop knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch, sink back, extended child's pose. Take a moment here, softening in the hips, the chest, the belly. Crawl those hands out along the mat. Lengthen here and really feel that bottom dropping as much as you can, so those seat bones come towards or touch those heels. Really nice active stretch here, crawling those hands out as far as you can take them to the top of the mat. Inhaling, one more breath here, and exhale, soften. Inhale here, exhale, tuck toes, up and back, down dog. Breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. Drop the left heel towards the mat. Inhale the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Take a moment here, push strong into the hands. Heavy with that left heel, lift the right toe to the sky. Roll that right hip to the mat, squeezing higher. Inhale, lift it higher. Exhale, knee to nose, foot to navel, glute. Hold it here. Inhale here, exhale, three-legged dog, up and back. Inhale here, exhale, tap left elbow, come across the body. Pausing a moment, lifting that foot as high as you can. Up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale here, exhale, tap right elbow. Squeeze, hold it. Lift up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale here, exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the hands. Pushing into that right foot, coming up, high lunge, arms to the sky, drop the hips. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank, chaturanga dandasana, elbows in, knees or toes, slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathe, reset. Any point, take that moment, that breath. If you need to drop into child's pose, please do. We're coming straight into the other side. Inhale here, as you exhale, drop the right heel towards the mat, heavy with that right heel. Inhale here, exhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Pushing those toes to the sky, squeezing the glute. Roll that left hip to the mat, pushing in the hands, sending the belly to the top of the right thigh. Inhale, lift it higher. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it up. Knee to nose, foot to glute. Three-legged dog, up and back. Inhale here, exhale, tap right elbow. Coming across, lifting, hold it, pause. Wrist stacked under elbow, shoulder. Three-legged dog. Inhale here, exhale, tap left elbow. Check the stacking. Three-legged dog. You should be shaking. Inhale here, exhale, knee to nose, embrace that energy, that fire. Step through between the hands. If you need to help that foot forward, just give the hand. Pushing strong into that left foot, power up, high lunge. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank, chaturanga, knees or toes, you choose. Strong, up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling. Come high on the toes, but first bring the toes to touch. Really on those toes, pushing through all those toe points. Bend the knees. Look forward between the hands. Hop, step or jump or walk to the front. Half lift. Forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Restacking those vertebrae. Inhale, sweeping the palms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. If you need to readjust, close, whatever you do, just so that you come into the most comfortable position. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take the moment, bring those toes together if they're not already together. Lift the toes up to the face, pushing through the four corners. Thumbs into the sternum, nice and active here, so we're not just slumped down. Open up through the chest, drop the shoulders around. Beautiful. And then as everything is coming on the inhale up through the front body, exhaling down the back body. We're going to do two more breaths, but maybe you'd like to close your eyes. Inhaling up through the front, exhaling down the back. Audible if you wish. Inhaling up through the front, exhale down the back. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Keep your eyes closed if you wish. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Open those eyes. Hands to the floor. Really bend. Take that forward fold here. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. If not, just soften here. Feel how it feels. And then from here, I invite you to lift those right toes and place the right hand underneath that foot. So the palm of your hand is on the palm or the sole of your foot, pushing that in. Little monkey arms here, and then if you wish, take the other hand underneath the left foot. So then from here, you're pushing the weight into those toes, into those wrist creases. Let those elbows just fall and take that soft here in your forward fold. Lifting those seat bones to the sky, feeling that pressure here. And just soften and release in this forward fold with this bind here, this circuit of energy again. Maybe close the eyes down again, noticing what the difference it makes in your balance, even in an inverted position. Take one more full breath here, maybe rolling a little bit more into those toes. And then slowly rolling to the heels, release the right hand and the left hand, take that forward fold again. Inhale, half lift, your choice. Fingers to the mat, shins, thighs. Exhale, forward fold. From here, take the hands to the mat. Step, hop or jump back to plank. You choose. Inhaling here and exhale. Roll to the outside of the right foot. Lift the left hand to the sky. Option to drop the right knee to the mat, lifting up. If you've dropped the knee, maybe try lengthening that leg just for a few breaths. Reaching up and away, lifting the hips off the floor and off the mat. Breathing here, reaching high. Exhale, left hand to mat, coming back to plank. Inhale here, exhale, roll to the left, outside of the left foot, lift the right arm to the sky. Same if you need to drop that left knee, drop the knee. And lift those hips away from the floor. Inhale here, exhale, roll through to plank, knees or toes, chaturanga. Slowly come forward, nose to the top of the mat, elbows into the ribs, slowly lower here, hold it. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Time and attention makes change. Tuck toes, down dog. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, hop, step or jump to the front. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hop, step or jump to plank. Beautiful. Roll to the right. Lift the left hand. Drop the knee if you wish. Lift the hips. Maybe lift the toes off the floor. Those left toes lift. Little star here. Inhale here, left toes to the mat, left hand. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Beautiful. Roll through to plank. Roll to the left side. Lift the right arm, side plank. Lift up. Maybe lift the right toes. Little star. Right toes to the mat, right hand to the mat, chaturanga. This is strong, I know. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come high on the toes, bend the knees, hop, step or jump to the front. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. How are we doing? We're all still with me, which is to just adjust, take an adjust, and just welcome that fire, that energy in the body. Everything is whizzing round. We're alive. And when you're ready, come back into your Tadasana with the prayer hands here. Maybe close down those eyes. Just slow the body down for a moment until we come into our next stage. Take a moment here, breathing, softening, releasing. So from here we're coming to a little bit of balance. So we're going to do a little bit of a tree pose because my tree is losing all its leaves. So I thought, yes, come on, let's honour this tree, this strong grounding tree. So always we have three options with the tree. First, as we've done all today in the practice, ground into those feet. So first, either take the foot, toes to the floor, the heel in, just nice and strong, bringing that knee back, level one. Level two, take the inside of the sole to inside just where the calf is. Level three, pick it up and press it into that inner thigh. You can basically press the foot wherever you wish, as long as it's not on the kneecap, because we don't want any dislocated knees. So everybody starts strong. So take the feet back to the floor, hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders back and down, open the chest. Channel Dolly Parton, I don't know why I thought of that, but anyway, lift the chest, pushing it forward, and then tuck the tailbone under, belly to spine connection. Everything strong and open. And then place the weight into the left foot. Spread the toes really, really wide. And then inhale to prepare. Exhale, take your level, whichever you wish. If you're coming up to the top, bring the right knee first to the chest. And then take it out to the side, grabbing it with the right wrist, the right hand to the ankle. And then bringing it in. Place it as high as you can. And then the key here is to push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. So you're kind of creating that pressure here. So push it in. What tends to happen, I'm just telling this, rolling this back so you can see, is the right hip drops. So you want to lift up and away. So you're nice and tall. You want to keep those hips square. I'm watching you wobbling and I'm wobbling now. And then bring that right knee back. So you're trying to take it away. So not here, out to the side. If you need to release it, give it a shake, and then bring it back in. So whatever option you wish. So take the moment, tuck the tailbone under, open those knees, nice and strong. Hands at heart center, or if you wish, inhale the hands to the sky, and then open them like they're a beach ball. You're holding a beach ball. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, tuck the tailbone under. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling. Push that foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. If you fall, don't worry, come back into it. Taking a moment here and maybe close down those eyes. Can you trust yourself? Maybe just for a second, just notice how it feels, the differences feels. If you fall, don't worry, we'll catch you. But just take a moment. Have you shut those eyes? Have you trust yourself? Pushing into your boundaries. Good. If it wobbles, give it a go. Beautiful. One more full breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the hands into heart center. Inhale, open those arms wide. Sweep them back. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, open them wide. Inhale to the sky, challenge your balance here. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, open, surround, invite, open that heart space. Exhale to the sky. Inhale here, exhale through heart center. Beautiful. Release the foot, give it a shake, pedal out the other foot. Notice that glute, that left glute maybe is firing up. And we're going to come into the other side, straight into it. So feet under the hips again, together or hip width apart, whatever's good for you. And then take the time to spread into that right foot. Like you're rooting into the ground. Channel that tree. And then, nice and slow, bring those hands into heart center. Peel the heel up. Lift the knee into the chest. And then maybe grab hold with that left hand, that left ankle. plugging in whichever level you choose, lifting that knee back, and then again, you see it's pushed my hips to the right, so then pushing that leg into the foot, lifting and growing tall, pulling under, tucking the tailbone, hands into heart center. Hands into heart center. Inhale if you wish for more, take the hands to the sky. Exhale, open up, big beach ball arms. Tuck the tailbone, lifting up, growing tall each time, using that breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe try closing down those eyes or just softening the gaze so that you're not fixating on something. Yes, every time you wobble, your core is working. You're getting stronger. So yeah, listen, just embrace the wobble, embrace the shake. Inhale, hands to the sky. Open those eyes if they're closed. Exhale, hands through heart center. Going to challenge the balance a little bit more. Inhale, open those arms wide. Sweep those arms back, little like you're about to take a big hug. Exhale, sweep them to the sky. Inhale here, exhale through heart center. Twice more. Inhale, open those arms, big, like you're starting the beginning of a show. Exhale to the sky. Inhale here, exhale, heart center. Once more. Inhale, open those arms, wobble, shake, whatever you need. Exhale to the sky. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, release the foot, give it a shake. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Come to the top of the mat wherever you were. Release through those ankles. And then bring those toes to touch again. Inhale, the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, take them behind, interlace the fingers, palms together. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, bringing those shoulder blades together like you're pinching that pencil. It's always said that, I don't know why we say that, but there we go, visualize that. Tuck the tailbone under, belly to spine. Lift up through the chest. Inhale, pushing the knuckles to the floor, belly to spine connection, squeeze the glute, take a little back bend here. Exhale, coming tall, standing tall. Twice more. Inhale here, exhale, little back bend. Lift, chest, knuckles away. Exhale, restack. You wobble, shake, this is strong on the core and the back. Inhale, grow tall, elbows together. Exhale, little back bend. Lift chest, push hips, squeeze glutes. Inhale here, exhale, stand tall. This time, inhale here, exhale, lift those hands away from the body. And as you exhale, start to take a forward fold. Lifting those hands up and over. Try and bring those palms to touch, maybe elbows towards each other, let the head fall. If you need to take the bend in the knees, take the bend in the knees, let those arms open up and over the body. Whatever feels good for you. Inhale here, as you exhale, take a half lift. Belly to spine connection, long flat back, push those knuckles away and up towards the sky. Inhale here, as you exhale, release the hands, sweep the hands forward and up, chair pose. Drop the shoulders away, belly to spine connection. Inhale here, as you exhale, take the weight really strongly into those toes, lift those heels. Inhale here, exhale, sweep those arms back, take a little hummingbird. Roll the shoulders together, lift the heels as high as you can, maybe drop the bottom a little bit more. Little hover here. Inhale, drop the heels, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Keep that low bend in the legs. Exhale, take a forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, interlace the palms behind the back. So we're going to do that again, just a little bit quicker. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, lift the chest, little back bend. Exhale, standing. Inhale here, exhale, take a forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale here, exhale, take a half lift. Inhale here, exhale, sweep the hands through, coming up chair pose. Inhale here, exhale, lift the heels. Inhale here, exhale, sweep the arms back, hummingbird, palms to the floor. Pinch the shoulders together. Can you drop the heels? Lift the heels anymore, drop the bottom. We're going to take 3 sweeps. So inhale, drop the heels, come to chair. Exhale, sweep the arms back, hummingbird, lift the heels. Inhale, chair, drop the heels, lift the arms. Exhale, sweep the arms back, lift the heels. Once more. Inhale, drop the heels, lift the arms. Exhale, sweep back, lift the heels, hummingbird. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hands to the sky, keep the heels high. And then slowly lower. Take a seat on those heels. Drop the shoulders. Legs parallel if you can. Restack the spine. Inhale here. Either take the hands to the mat or straight into boat pose. Well, the start of our boat series. So legs parallel to the floor. Remember, drop a toe if you need to. Roll the shoulders up, back and open. Chest lifted. Breathe. Inhale here as you exhale, point the right toes along the mat. Exhale, bringing it into the chest. Inhale here, exhale, point the left, bringing it in. Inhale, point the right, and then open the right toes to the top right hand corner of the mat or further. Inhale, bring back through center. Inhale, point the left and open to the left corner of your room. Point, lengthen. Inhale, bringing it in. Inhale here, exhale, lengthen the legs to the sky, arms to the sky, full boat pose. Beautiful, lifting up, don't collapse. If you fall, come back into it, I can see you. Slowly roll the lower back into the mat, hover the legs, canoe, hands to the sky, reaching belly to spine. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, reach up and back, exhale, crunch up, boat pose. Feet to the floor, give yourself a hug. Take one breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Wait, so we're going to come back, sweep the legs to one side, hop, step or jump back to plank. Inhale here, exhale, elbows in, chaturanga, knees on toes. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Beautiful, hop, step, jump to the front of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. Inhale, lifting, exhale, chair. Right, so we know where we are. Inhale here, exhale, sweep arms back, lift heels. Inhale, drop heels, chair. Bottom lower maybe. Inhale, sweep back, hummingbird, lift heels. Inhale, drop heels, lift arms. Last time, inhale, sweep back, lift heels. Exhale, drop heels, lift arms. Slowly lower all the way down, take a seat on those heels, restack the spine. Take a seat. Arms out, one more go. Good. Use that power, use that strength for that core. So we're going to add on a little bit more. So inhale here, exhale, point to the right. Inhaling in. Exhale the left. And in. One more each side, point. And in. Point. And in. This time, full legs, boat. Slowly lower, canoe. Hover the legs on the floor, belly to spine connection, ever so strong, reaching high. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale here, exhale, roll to the left, obliques. Roll to the left glute, reaching, opening those arms. Inhale, pull through center. Exhale, roll to the right, straight into it. Pulling up through center. Exhale, roll to the left. One more each side. In, lift and squeezing the obliques. Exhale, roll to the right. Inhale through center. Drop the feet to the floor. Swim to one side. Hop, step or jump to plank. Elbows into the ribs. Slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Beautiful. Breathe in your dog. Can you lift those tailbones any higher?
Can you soften that belly to the thighs? Breathe and reset. Maybe take a full audible breath here, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Little lion's breath maybe. Inhaling and exhaling. Drop the knees to the mat. Take them to one side, take a seat. And take both legs out along the mat. So nice straight long legs. As I said last week, sometimes I find, or I've found recently, that if you take your hand under your bottom and then lift it up and back to the end of the mat, you get a much more lengthened hamstring. So your body is slightly tipped forward and it's slightly easier. I don't know. Anyway, so inhale to the sky. Drop the shoulders away. And then you feel like you're lifting up and over something. So we're not just rolling in a hunchback. You feel like you've got kind of a bolster or something here. And you need to lift those ribs up and over. And as you exhale, start to take a forward fold. Using that breath, take the hands and let them fall either side of the feet, wherever they come. Elbows in towards the legs. Looking along the mat so that you've got a nice long spine, not crunching into the neck, so nice and open up through the throat space. And then feel those seat bones pushing out behind you along the mat. Push the heels to the top end of the mat and bring the toes into the face. Feel that nice lengthening through those hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, soften towards the mat. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Heavy forearms towards the mat. Maybe grabbing hold of those feet if that feels good for you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, soften and fold. Don't yank your body, just let it soften. And just notice how it feels here. Wherever you fall, that's where you are today. And just reset here in this position. Take a few moments here, breath, softening and releasing. And then slowly walk the hands under the shoulders. Sit yourself up. If you've walked to the back of into the back of the mat, you want to come to your feet at the very top of the mat. Again, reset. And then take those hands out in front, but take a steeple grip. So it's those index fingers are pointing to the top. I would say the James Bond fingers. So take those hands and push them out into the front. So you're pointing to the top of the mat. Again, roll the shoulders back, pinching the shoulder blades together, belly to spine connection. And we're going to slowly roll all the way down to the mat. But I want you to think about your spine. And then as you're coming to the mat, using that belly to control the descent, you're restacking each of those vertebrae along the mat, but one by one. But you can't skip any. You've got to take the bottom one, and then the next one, and then the next one, the next one. So you're pushing that back into the mat, but using these strong arms to guide you. So inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, pushing that lower back out, and then belly to spine. You'll feel your heels start to claw along the mat, and you're rolling slowly into the mat. So slowly, don't let those heels lift off the mat, anchor them down, and slowly start to lower towards the floor. Pushing that lower back in, so each spine or vertebrae starts to stack and lay along the mat individually. When you're on the floor, head is last. Pushing those hands up again, steeple grip to the sky. Belly to spine connection, we're coming back up again. So same way we came down, but back up. So we're using that core, and you have to push and make contact with the lower floor, the lower back into the floor as long as you can. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, point the fingers to the sky. And as you exhale, coming up, pointing the fingers in front of you, rolling up through the spine, using the core, pushing the lower back into the mat, lifting up. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands in front. Inhale here, exhale, slowly roll it into the spine, really pushing in. Feel those heels grounding, don't let them ping up. Rolling in, using that connection into the core. It's a little bit of a Pilates move here. Inhale here, exhale, pushing up, coming up to the sky again, a little bit quicker this time. Push the lower back in, inhale, lengthen tall, exhale to the sky. Inhale here, exhale, push the hands away, opening up through those shoulders. Exhale, slowly start to roll. Each time you're pushing those hands further away, belly to spine, squeezing it in. Push the lower back in and then slowly roll the vertebrae through. Beautiful. We're going to do that once more. Inhale here, exhale, pushing the fingers, hands up and front towards the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, release the hands, take a forward fold. Grab hold of the feet. Notice if there's any difference where you were the first time here. Send the seat bones out back behind you and just soften here in your breath. Take that moment here. Soften and release. Are you any further closer to those knees? Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So just notice how those few little changes, that lengthening through those spine, has made a difference here in your forward fold, seated forward fold. So from here, inhale here, exhale, hands under shoulders. Start to bring the feet in and you're coming onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a really big hug, you've done super well. Rock your hips side to side. Maybe take a figure of 8 with those hips. Maybe take circles, whatever feels good for you. Try to massage in that lower back in the mat. So through our boats and everything and what we've just done, we're using the lower back, and especially when we take our little back bends. So have a little massage here, and then maybe take a little happy baby. Send the knees in towards the armpits, lift the feet to the sky, flex those feet, and then grab hold of the outside edges of the feet, and then just on your exhale, pull those hands onto the feet so you're pulling those knees a bit closer to those armpits. And then push the tailbone onto the floor. Sometimes I see people and they're lifting their bottom off the floor like this. You want to really make sure that lower spine is flat on the mat. Take a little breath here. If you want to, take the peace fingers, those 2 index fingers and the middle finger around the big toes, and maybe lengthen one leg long and then the other. Or both legs, you choose. Take a moment for whatever feels good for you. Just because I'm doing one thing doesn't mean that that's feeling right for your body today. You may be super tight in those hamstrings. So just take a moment, or maybe you just want to stay in your happy baby. So take a moment in your happy baby with those legs extended or bent, whatever's good for you, peace fingers or just grabbing the feet. And then just soften in, feel those hips dropping, feel the release here. 2 more full breaths here, maybe tugging those feet down a little bit more, sending those knees into the armpits. 1 more breath. And then slowly in your own time, releasing the feet, bring the knees into the chest, 1 more, give it 1 more hug. And then drop the left foot to the floor. Extend the left foot out along the mat. Hug that knee into the chest, that right knee. And then slowly with the left hand, take hold of the top of the right knee. Open the right arm to the floor. And then as you exhale, bring that knee across the body towards the left side. Take a little supine twist here. Take the gaze to the right. Softening into that lower back. Sending the right ear, the right shoulder to the mat. Take a few breaths here. Feel that twist. Maybe using that left hand to plug into that right knee onto the floor. But again, listen to the body. And then inhale here, exhale, roll onto the back again. Hug that right knee into the chest. Inhale here, exhale, switch legs. Bring the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg along the floor. Hug the left knee into the chest. Feel that in the hip. And then take the right hand to the top of the left knee. Open the left arm along the floor. Inhale here. As you exhale, pull that left knee over to the right side using that right hand. Just slowly. And then take the gaze to the left hand, the left shoulder, the left ear, to the left side, to the floor. And just notice how it feels here in the lower back. Use that breath to deepen into that stretch. Oh, nice little click here. Maybe you felt a little click too, feeling that release. One more full breath here. And then inhale here. As you exhale, rolling back onto your back, hug that left knee into the chest one last time. And as you exhale, lengthen that left leg along the floor. Let those ankles fall wide. Tuck the tailbone under, push that lower back in the floor. Open those palms to the floor, palms face up. Walk those shoulder blades in towards each other, opening up through the chest. Take a big inhale, feel the whole body swell and lift. And as you exhale, close down the eyes, and from the crown of the head start to deflate into the mat, releasing any tension, any stress all the way through the arms, the torso, the legs, all the way to the tips of the fingers and the tips of the toes. And then just notice your natural breath here, rising and falling through the body. Each exhalation you take, just slowly start to soften and let go. And take a moment to notice how your body feels now, as it felt at the beginning of the practice. And as we did at the beginning of the practice, I invite you to take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Notice that connection here. Notice the heartbeat beating into the hand. And as you inhale, breathing into that heart space. And as you exhale, let the belly recede away from that right hand. Using your breath to slow you down, to let everything settle, to let everything stabilize, and to reset. As you're lying here, maybe you'd like to restate your intention or repeat your mantra. Or if you didn't set one, maybe you'd like to set one now for the day ahead or the rest of the week. Feel that heat starting to heat up at those palms. Feel everything soften and release. Take a moment to be still. And take a moment to just be. Do you hear them ask the sun how it learnt to burn so bright? Or beg the stars to share the secrets of the art of peaceful nights? The know you cannot learn, how to become deep as the sea. For beauty can't be taught. It happens when you simply be. Start to wiggle fingers and toes, twist wrists and ankles, rock head from side to side, massaging out the back of the head. Maybe opening and closing the jaw, stretching through those facial muscles. And then take a full body stretch, reaching those arms up overhead, pointing through with the fingers and the toes. Really take a stretch like you're on a rack here. Take a big inhale, fill the lungs. And as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself one last hug. Rock through the lower back, releasing through the hips. And then slowly come to rest on your right hand side. Pause here for a moment. And then slowly, keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up to seated. With your palms of your hands open to receive. As always, we're going to take 3 breaths together here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhalation, sweep the palms to the heavens, join in prayer. And as you exhale, bring your palms to your third eye for clear vision, to your mouth for the truth, and to your heart center for love and for life. Namaste.